Hey, Central Georgia family. This is Dr. Davis coming to you again with another topic of the week. And this week, I want to cover something that's near and dear to our hearts, even in my family, sensory processing disorder. Now, it has been around for some time, but it's becoming more and more evident. And one of the telltale signs is, does your kid, you think they may have behavior problems? Maybe they have a hard time sitting down to eat at a restaurant, or in class, they're constantly having maybe more behavioral issues, or something's just not sitting right and the teacher has concerns. Or maybe it's just the clothes that they wear. They won't eat certain foods. There's different textures that just set them off, or different environments. Say you walk into a ball game, all the lights, the noise, the commotion, it's too much, they kind of shut down. What this is being misdiagnosed as is sometimes ADD, ADHD, or it could be sensory processing, which is the primary reason that they're struggling in all these environments. You see, it's almost like drinking out of a fire hydrant. The noise, the sound, the lights, or even at class, the teacher, the friends, the environment. It's a lot for them to take in and process. If they can't absorb it, the sensory is off, they can't have a correct or proper output. And if that output is not there, that's where we see the behavior or the outburst, maybe the yelling, the not acting like himself or herself. And that is where there is a misconnection or stress upon the nervous system. And if that stress stays on, unfortunately, it's very hard for the brain to cope and to begin to have new pathways to develop. It kind of becomes hard set, and then it becomes more of a pattern, and then it becomes more of their personality. So the younger they are, the better. But if your child is struggling with some of these issues that we have described, that may be sensory processing disorder. Now, what is there to do with sensory processing disorder? What do? Do we just tell the teacher, get an excuse for things? Well, not necessarily. We have to get in to find the cause. Where is this problem coming from? How to fix it? And I can almost assure you that drugs and a child that is struggling with sensory input, and then you add chemicals on top of that or drugs, I don't think that that's the best resolution, because it's just too much input to the nervous system. It causes things to go haywire, and then they can become reliant on the drug. And let's just face it, as a child gets older, if they're reliant on a drug for behavior or ADD, ADHD, what does that turn into in their teens? Guys, that's where it could turn into substance abuse and becoming a statistic and so on and so forth. So a lot of the times people say, well, they'll just grow out of it. And don't get me wrong, there are phases of growth and development in childhood care that things are different. There's phases, don't get me wrong. But if this phase has been happening for 6 months, a year, teachers are recognizing it, maybe when they get together with friends, the other parents are recognizing it. Guys, we're past a phase, and it's not something they'll just say, grow out of. So that's why our hearts are here for the families and parents of those who maybe have a child you're struggling with. We've had great success in our office dealing with some of those. The teachers had even called some of these parents in saying, little Johnny needs to be put on ADD, ADHD medicine. They're a nuisance to the classroom. We come in, we have our neuro scans and see where they're at, and they're just exploding. There's so much stress, so much pressure on their nervous system to where no wonder they're having a hard time behaving and sitting down to absorb the information, to read and to write. And let's face it, here in Mandarin County, we do have a problem with our children reading at an appropriate age and the appropriate material. So to help these kids out, yes, they need to be taught and trained and helped, but if they have sensory processing disorders, they can actually inhibit them from ever learning how to read or reading to learn. So that is why we take this matter very seriously and diving in, figuring out what's going on to give a resolution to a child that is drug-free and surgery-free. So we're going to give more information about this. If you read the link below there, I want to give more information on this. Or if you're a parent with questions and just saying, I don't know where to go next. What do I do? Can this help? Well, I would recommend having an evaluation at the least to see what's going on with your child and to see if they're a match. And if we can help them, we'll let you know. And maybe there's a team of other people that need to get involved too. And that's where we have and are developing a team to handle all different aspects of this, whether it be speech pathologists, occupational therapists, ABA therapy. We're looking to have a team to help with these children to get it right, get them well, that way they can grow and develop into the people that they're designed to be. Well, thank you for your time today. Any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We're here for you. We wish the best for you, your children, this holiday season. Take care.